If you want to prototype your app quickly, it helps a lot if you use a low-code tool or you start from a template. But even better, why not use a low-code tool and start with a template? So here are a few sites where you can find low-code templates. The first one is Bubble, and Bubble has a huge marketplace of free and paid templates. And some of the good categories here, I think, are, well, games. This is pretty fun. People have made games, but you can also look for templates like Marketplace. So here's a Airbnb clone, here's a Fiverr clone, and similarly, if we go to social, there's all of these different social networks. And if you look at one of these, you'll find it's not going to have all of the features of Instagram, but it's pretty much got the basic features on there. For example, this one lets you make accounts, follow your friends, post videos, and all of that you can just get started in a few minutes by getting this free template and then going from there. So the next one is FlutterFlow, and FlutterFlow also has a really large marketplace. FlutterFlow is for making mobile apps primarily, and you'll see there's a whole number of different templates. For example, the ChatGPT clone for mobile, a Spotify clone for mobile, and if we have a look here, you can get a bit more details, and you can try a live demo of this template. So this is the template, and as you can see, it's not exactly like Spotify, but if you wanted to make an app similar to Spotify, this would be a pretty good place to start. The next one is Adalo, and Adalo doesn't have as many full-featured apps. A lot of what they have here on their marketplace is just small examples with UI components, but a lot of them are pretty good looking, and there are a few nice full-featured apps. Like, for example, this is an app just like Goodreads that you could copy from this and start it in a few minutes. The next one is Glide. This is really good if you want to make a dashboard or inventory management or a tracker, so a data-heavy, data-based application, normally an internal tool, although you can also make it for external-facing websites as well. So you see here some of the different examples of data-based Glide apps that you can make from templates. And the next one is Voiceflow, and Voiceflow is specifically for making chatbots, although it integrates with WhatsApp, Discord, I believe Slack, and a couple other messengers as well. And they have a few different templates here, pretty basic examples. Voiceflow isn't that complicated to use, so you may not need to start with a template, but it's pretty cool to see some of these examples that they have here. The next one is BuildShip, and BuildShip is a low-code, specifically back-end platform, but you can make a few full-featured apps with these templates. If you look at bots, here's an example of a WhatsApp GPT bot that you can make fully low-code. Now, the difference between making this with BuildShip versus with Voiceflow, in Voiceflow you'd be mainly focused on adding actions to the bot and different branches on the navigation tree of the conversation, whereas in BuildShip you'd be more focused with integrating with the other backend features such as a database that BuildShip integration provides. And there's a whole bunch of other templates which may be useful if you have an existing front end and you wanted to, for example, rate limit or send an email or generate a QR code. The final one is not actually a marketplace. This is just a gallery of examples of websites that have been made with ShareTribe. ShareTribe lets you make community-based websites where people can buy and sell, rent, these kind of websites. I'm sure you can think of many different examples. And it's not that complicated to set up. You may not need a template, but it's really nice to look at all of the different examples of websites that have been made as inspiration. So those are the best low-code template sites that I found. If I wanted to prototype an app like any of these, the first thing I'd probably do is search through these sites and try out a few of the templates. A lot of them are free, most of them are free, so it only takes a few minutes to make the first prototype of your app, and I really think that's amazing.